remember that we build. That's what we do. We build community. We can flourish, and when we do things together, and we all have a common mission, common goal, that we're literally unstoppable.
Playing games until we win and we get we had no more allowance. And we have no more allowance and we have
That's what you call it, allowance?
Yes.
The money from the bank was an allowance?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay.
And we do things great and we do things
So when you were playing the game, how did you feel about being able to buy a business?
I feel happy.
You were happy? Okay. And when you were buying the business, when mommy explained to you that you could try to buy all 4 of the beauty salons and barbershops, what did you think about that?
It was great.
It was great. Okay. So were you trying to buy all of them?
Yes.
Yes. And then what happened? What's that card that your brother drew and all of your businesses got taken away? How did you feel about that?
It was really, really sad.
It was really sad. Yes. So I think the game overall was really good. The kids, were excited about being able to buy things, and even when they had to pay their sibling for just landing on their property, they didn't mind that. But I think the biggest kind of change in the business was when they lost all of their businesses and all of their money. But they weren't too upset about that, because the next opportunity they got to buy, they chose to buy instead of just landing on and renting per se, because they were looking forward to building or getting all of the blocks so they could eventually build a corporation. So I think the game, there's a lot of different learning experiences, learning aspects of the game. And initially it can be overwhelming if you're trying to learn about business and building business. But if you take little bits and pieces and have them focus on that first, buying the business, then being the sole proprietor of the business, then making it an LLC, and then incorporating the ventures that are there, they became more and more excited about all they could do with the game.
So there you have it, loved ones. So now let me go ahead and give you my review of the game. So if I have to score the Black Wall Street game from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it an 11. That's right, I'm giving it an 11. And there's so many reasons why, but I just want to share a few. One, of course, is great family fun. My kids had an amazing time. My wife had an amazing time teaching them and helping them to learn the instructions and learn how to actually play the game. I love watching the smiles on my kids' faces as they purchase properties. And even though they don't quite understand it fully, for me to watch them purchase properties that were once owned by black folks, it was just liberating for me, and them learning ownership. And I love the details of the game, and I also love the fact that in the instruction manual, there's also a glossary of financial literacy terms. ROI, return on investment, what interest is, what entrepreneurship is. All of these things is also included in the game instructions, which not only allows the children to have a learning experience as they're interacting with the game, but also I'm teaching my kids these financial literacy terms as well, so they know as they grow up. And as we continue to improve and as we continue to teach them financial literacy, these are going to be terms that they're going to be familiar with. So if you're anybody out there who is not only looking to learn about history, because that you will with Black Wall Street, but also learning how to start to think economically and think from a financial perspective and have the terms as well for you to be able to learn. And even listen, I'm gonna start quizzing my kids on these terms as well to make sure that this stuff starts to get locked into their heads as early as possible. So I want to just shout out Play Black Wall Street for this amazing game, for the opportunity to be able to play with my family and be able to review it. It was an absolute blessing. And not only that, but to be able to play it on the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre, that just took it to a whole nother level for me. It was really an emotional and informative day for me. So I want to especially thank Play Black Wall Street for their role that they're taking in carrying it on the mantle, carrying on this beautiful legacy, teaching our babies and showing them how to be financially free by teaching them financial literacy. So if you are a parent, this is a game that you must purchase for your children, play it with them, and educate them along the way. So again, it's your boy P.O.P. You already know we living passionately on purpose. And until the next time, y'all keep creating. Love y'all. Peace.